Namang Filipino Excellence in the Middle East. Ang topic po natin ngayon is getting the right job, getting the job with the right clothes. Ang first guest natin, actually hindi siya Filipino Excellence in the Middle East, siya ay Filipino Excellence in the global world or global community kasi ang position niya ay isang global HR manager ng isang oil and gas company. 16 years na po siya dito sa Dubai. At bago ko sabihin yung pangalan niya, anong yung lately nakita mo sa kanya?
Anong nakita ko sa kanya? She's a lovely person.
Ano yung
Inside and out.
Bakit nandito siya? Kasi kaya may reason yun eh.
Tanungin natin siya. Unang-una, gusto nating pasalamatan ng guest na ito sapagkat isa siya sa mga Filipina na talagang dapat ay i-emulate or gayahin. Dahil yung lahat ng sinasabi nila, kasama niya yung asawa niya, nakakapagbigay ng pag-asa kahit sino pa. Dahil sa mga pinagdaanan nila, sila ay naging matibay. Talagang FEME, Filipino Excellent talaga. Okay, so pwede ko nang ipakilala. Ang kanyang pangalan ay si Lou Parroco.
Good evening, Lou.
Good evening, Tito Art. Good evening, Tita El. Good evening, Miss Agnes. And of course, Tito Bluebird, good evening sa'yo.
Daddy Black.
Black siya.
Welcome to the show. Welcome back to
Finally.
the show. Actually, Art, hindi naman bago si Lou dito dahil several times na natin siyang naging guest dahil naging guest yung asawa niya. Tapos
yung second time,
oo,
she was supposed to be a guest that evening, yung women's
Oo.
night, pero kakarating lang sa airport.
Oo, thank you, Lou, ha.
Oo.
Alam kong pagod na pagod ka that time, but still, pinagbigyan mo kami dahil busila kang loob mo.
Sige,
Dahil mahal namin kayo.
Mahal din namin ikaw, dahil kasi mahal mo ang tao. Okay. Ngayon, pag-usapan natin itong Start Kabayan. 2 weeks ago, nadinig nila sa ating programa kung ano ba ang pinagmamalaki nating Start Kabayan at paano ba to na-conceptualize? Alam namin na every May, meron kayong special program or special event na pinipresent nyo sa ating mga kababayan, in-offer nyo sa ating mga kababayan. Anong pinagkaiba nitong Start Kabayan dun sa parang
previous fundraising activities ninyo?
Yes, so I think Tito Art mentioned that word, so fundraising. So the previous projects we had on, I think the last 4 or 5 years back, were more into fundraising.
correct?
So we were able to do the project successfully with the help of other organizations and individuals who have the generous heart to help. But this time we did not have enough time actually to organize bigger events like that. But we have been contemplating on this idea for several years.
All right.
It is because we noticed, the influx of visit visa
Yes.
who are actually trying their luck and trying to find better opportunities in Dubai. Talagang nag-i-increase siya every year. Kahit na po may recession, di ba?
Oo,
We
at saka-
noticed, parang hindi naman po
Hindi affected.
hindi affected.
Not only that, kahit na maraming requirements, limitations na ginagawad sa mga visit visa holders, sige pa rin.
Sige pa rin po. And it's really sad on my role as an HR manager. It's really sad to really see candidates walking into your office checking if there are vacancies,
Yeah.
but then you see that what will be their chances of really getting a job if from their looks, you don't see the confidence. Basic grooming is not really at par with, the standards sa kultura ng paghahanap ng work sa UAE. And more so yung pagsalita. So minsan
Yeah.
they lack that. So I thought with all this investment and yung mga risk nila,
Oo.
nangutang and
Oo.
everything, and with all the good intentions na talagang they come here, they have risk living good jobs, hoping
Yes.
na they could find better ones, or rather, mas pa po yung nakakalungkot yung iniwan yung mga families, yung mga anak,
Alright.
Pero minsan, with the lack of information, the knowledge and proper guidance at support na rin dito, medyo na-exploit po sila sa
That's
job
true.
market,
That's true.
So, and it's very sad. So that's why nakita namin na we have something to help. We have something to actually give. Because ito na nga po yung career namin, ang career ko in particular, and I have friends in the same career line sa HR that are also seeing the need to help. you know. So I think that has inspired us to do this project.
So, we can term it as best practices talaga kasi ito yung dinaanan yung
Yes.
mag-asawa and all your...
So yes, so it's not only theoretical understanding of things, but rather us personally, we have, you know, we had experience
Opo.
the pains of really finding really good opportunity until such time na you have find the path na para talaga sa inyo, you know, sa mga careers na choose namin. At the same time po, as a practice sa aking profession, nakikita ko po yung different do's and don'ts, yung mga, you know, yung nakikita ko po lahat yon. So I thought this is an avenue where I can really walk the talk and talk my walk,
Yes.
you know.
Sige,
So,
sige Lou. Do's and don'ts sa CV.
No, but before we go to CV, ano ba dapat? Let's say, okay, bagong dating ang ating kabayan, having a visit visa, and then tomorrow, mag-a-apply na siya ng trabaho. Will it start sa CV ba or kailangan bang i-prepare niya muna yung personal? I really don't know.
Day one, sige,
From
sabihin natin
your,
day
ano,
one.
Ano yung unang tip nyo?
I would like to think that number one is actually self-awareness.
Alright.
Kasi po with us na naghahanap ng swerte, we confront ourselves with different, you know, interviews, tapos kung ano pang challenges ahead. Pagka we are not aware, very first thing, hindi po tayo aware kung ano ang basic weaknesses and strengths natin, kung ano po ba yung mga capabilities mayroon tayo at talents na mayroon tayong maibibigay, how can we sell it?
Correct.
Diba? So, marami po akong na-interview na when you ask them, can you tell me about yourself? They will tell you about their favorite colors, their favorite
Their
food.
name. Immediately, they begin.
Yeah, but
they
they
start with their name.
Correct. But they forget they forget the main point that when that sort of question is asked, that is basically asking you to sell
Yourself.
your unique points, you know.
So,
So, kasi nga hindi nila naibibigay kasi they were not
Self-aware.
prepared for that. Or probably hindi nga nila alam kung ano mayroon sila.
okay.
You know? So that's number one.
Alright. And number two,
Number two is knowing what you have, what you're able to give, then putting it on paper. And that's the
that's the
CV.
CV.
Yun na po
Okay.
yung ticket natin. So yung
Okay.
paalala lang po namin with everyone, ticket is, yung CV is your ticket to winning a lotto. You know, parang ganon yung aming ang aming analogy po dyan.
Opo.
Or winning any lottery, ano. So the more
CV.
tickets the more tickets you buy, the more chances of winning.
Oo.
But hindi po ganun ka-easy yun. So, pwede na rin po, point one yun, kasi paspas po kayo ng pamimigay ng CV kasi the more CVs that you distribute, parang may bigger chances of getting, you know, selected. Pero hindi po ganun kadali.
Oo.
It has to be also on what impressions
You have.
you have sa na pinroject nyo dyan sa CV mo.
Okay.
So, I would recall I was given this chance to work as a mid-career recruiter for an oil and gas company, not my current one. And this is to recruit scientists and engineers who have had like 15 years, 20 years of experience in the field. And imagine geologists, geophysicists, name it, you know. But then for us as recruiters, we could not really get away with the fact that we start with screening CVs kahit ano pa man yung experience mo, relevant experience. We start by the face value of the CV.
Opo.
So, mayroon po mga pictures na nakapost, like the backgrounds will be yung mga sa ilalim ng puno ng kahoy or mga naka-sleeveless. Kitang-kita mo pa yung
Yes.
pawis nila working in the field. Parang you can feel it. Nice. It's something relevant, but truly that's not professional, you know. So, dun pa lang nababasket na po namin yun.
Okay.
You know. Why? Magtatanong tao, bakit naman it's not about the picture? No, because kung ano yung nilagay mo sa picture mo, it counts the many unobvious things like how yung professionalism mo nga, you know.
Subliminal message that you are
Correct.
trying to ano.
So if you are professional enough, bibigyan mo ng more effort na at least
Correct.
magpa-picture ka man lang with the proper collar or nakasuit, you know. So also parang offending po yun eh. Offensive po yun sa recruiter or sa
That's
company to receive such parang casual masyado yung CV, di ba? We won't be able to see yung sense of responsibility also ng tao. Kasi
Opo.
kung responsible enough siya, then you should have taken the time. You know, to really
Take care
ensure that
really
he,
talaga.
you know, he posts the professional looking picture on the CV. So those are little things. And probably the way we organize, and sinasabi po natin, mayroon po mga CVs na ang hirap basahin.
Dahil sa font?
Sa fonts and the way they organize it, mas maganda po na, I think we suggest, mas nagbibigay po ng clarity at impact yung mga naka-bullet points, mga achievements mo. At wag po gawing a laundry list of specific tasks that you do every day. So, kasi that's not what we're looking for. It has to be for every job experience. You have to give the capsule yung pinaka weight ng role mo, and probably you can highlight a couple of achievements on that duration ng job mo. So and of course we always suggest that you have to start from the most current. Yeah. So actually yung pag-organize ng CV, it varies depende sa katayuan mo or sa length of experience mo. Sa mga fresh graduates, I think they have to highlight more sa CV yung kanilang internship and probably the skills that they have, extra skills. Yung mga, let's say, if they are IT-related graduates, they have to highlight on all the softwares, the languages on IT that they know. Pero kung experience ka naman talaga, it has to be focused on your mature competencies on the industry that you have chosen to grow. So that's it. Doon naman sa mga hindi masyadong experience, hindi naman po sila fresh graduates, pero yung tumambay ng todo or parang medyo, hindi masyadong nagkaswerte to really find good jobs. They could actually emphasize more on selling their values,
So that is okay.
That is very okay. On selling the extra skills that they have, but we have to be very also sure that whatever we write on CV, mayroon po siyang tema. Hindi po yung parang hodgepodge na kung ano-ano na lang lagay mo doon. So, in every CV na sinusulat po natin, dapat may ultimate goal po tayo. Ano ba ito? So, I'm looking to get that job on sales.
Alright.
So, I will really have to reflect, what other things, what skills do I have that I could be, that I could sell myself as a good salesman. So, at yung mga attributes ko, I have a passion for customer service. I was able to sell this much number of, So, be very specific also. That's the thing.
So, yung pa lang ang unang tip ni Lou about CV writing. Mamaya, pagbalik niya, next step naman, mga job interview, di ba? So, kung meron kayong katanungan na sa kanya on CV writing, mag-shout lang po kayo sa FemiWall or sa Filipino Rhythm Dubai 103.8 or pakitext lang po sa 4001 at babalik po kami.
Tackling the world of sports every Saturday from 5. Join Tom Urquhart and friends on The Grill. 3 hours of banter, special guests, featured stars, and more than a few laughs.
Right, Ben, we worked out, of course, that you've done a bit of coxing in the world of rowing. A marathon? Ever done a marathon?
Cross country was as far as I got, but I am planning on doing the Dubai Marathon a little bit later on this year.
Running it?
Well, you would have thought running it, maybe covering it for Dubai. We'll see. Depends how I feel on the day.
McCarty, a marathon runner?
Absolutely not. I've gone on record as saying the 100 metres is probably... I'd actually say the 60 metres is my limit, to be honest.
Come on, Branders, former professional cricketer. You must have done a marathon in your time.
No chance, mate. If you lost 100 kilos of solid muscle, it would be tough running a marathon.
The Grill, Saturdays from 5 p.m. in association with Barasti, where the game is always on. Exclusively on Dubai Eye 103.8.
If love is a chemical reaction, chemistry has a good chance to make the world a more harmonious place. It finds secret formulas to unite rather than separate. It works so that experiment after experiment, plasters end up loving the water, cereals can survive pests, and even cars and city centers get along better. Chemistry ultimately creates good relationships between people and whatever they need in their lives. That's how we create chemistry. BASF, the chemical company. To learn more, simply Google BASF.
The International Coffee and Tea Festival redefines the region's coffee and tea industry, incorporating the UAE's most prestigious coffee competitions and feature zones such as the Espresso and Brew Bar, the Tasty Zone and the Cafe Exchange. Be there to network and grow your business, buy or sell, discover franchising opportunities, or maybe learn how to set up your own cafe. It all comes together from the 30th of October to the 2nd of November at the May